Bulls Rockets.
You brought your voice to the game, but have you brought anything from the game to your calls?
I would say in our business, you know, we've moved from just this idea that everything we do could be clipped, and it's so viral on social. All these big moments, being an NBA 2K kind of gets you thinking about, like, ooh, that little.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Torrey Craig is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Whitmore is out there with Smith. And it's Eason in at the 5 down low. And this may be the most pressure-packed time of the season, Clark. The playoff chase is in full swing.
Especially for teams on the bubble, you're exactly right. I mean, every game feels like a playoff game right now. And you can't afford any slip-ups. Everything is magnified in the run-up to the postseason.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Launches a 3, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Smith on the wing. Craig pulls it in. Shoots the 3. And it's DeRozan missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Rebound by the Bulls. The pass to Dosunmu. For the 3. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Green draws the double. Back to Eason. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. And they get it. Vucevic with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And creating a little separation here and gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, part.
God damn, bro.
And you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. From about 16, DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Dosunmu. Kept alive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Smith.
You want to hit that shit.
Ball. Great assist by Van Vliet.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Dosunmu. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 25-point game against Washington.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. To open that. Time made it look too easy.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Here's Whitmore. DeRozan defending. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point lead. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They shot the lights out from deep. He really stretched out the defense. And now
there's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Rise up and give a big hand to your Little.
Here's Whitmore. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Eason finds Green, out to Smith. Another shot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Smith's got his second bucket.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Sinks the three-pointer.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the dunk by Eason.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's DeRozan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on it, guys.
Iwan. Uy, na-crossover. Uy. Uy.
Have to be happy with this start offensively.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
His first shot coming late, and it's Chicago scoring again.
The assist.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far.
What? Hold on.
I mean, just to...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Bola oh. Pag yun, di bola, ewan ko lang.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Craig passes to Dosunmu. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity of the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Chicago leading by 9. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got 15 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And that one's good, Caruso.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one hand.
Dramon. Aray ko. Teka.
Full punch.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Green is checked in for Tari Eason. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Whitmore. Brooks checked in for Jalen Green. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
In the corner, Tate with it. Brooks outside.
Welcome back, Kobe boy.
From 11 feet away. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Here's White with the putback. And Drummond is right there. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard. And they are landing some haymakers now.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Dosunmu, the pass to White, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Brooks. Three-pointer, good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got...
Bah, yabang eh, no? Akala mo mananalo eh. Uy. You know what, hey.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
That one on DeRozan.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game.
You can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down. You know you're flowing.
And so it's Houston with it. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dosunmu's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Andrew
Hey, I'm
Tate.
stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. We go now to the 2K leaderboard to find out who the top three-point shooters have been since the All-Star break. And you look at White, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
The lead now in single digits. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Smith. Terry's checked in for the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining.
Drummond trying to get himself free, and he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 13.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Thompson with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And that one, good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Brooks outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
The Bulls leading by 11. Pass to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. But Trey, they get the rebound. DeRozan, 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. Here's White. Misses the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
For 3, Bullock. It's Drummond with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
DeRozan, so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
Count that one. Brooks has got 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Terry.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The wings, Green and Brooks. Tari Easton is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's the fast break. Terry against Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in.
For your Rockets, Whitmore.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Van Vliet passes to Green. 5 to shoot. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Van Vliet.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
And Whitmore throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And they get it back. It's Terry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And White kicks to Craig. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Over Craig. And the dunk by Eason.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Craig, good.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Vucevic the pass to White. That one falls. White's got 6 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Good on the bucket.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's White. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
They grab their own miss. Eason's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls, another 3. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring all over the court. And doing things we've just never seen before.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And the Bulls making a change. Here as well. Dosumu's checked in. Rockets trail by 17. A step back shot here. Van Vliet with.
Awesome.
The bucket. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Took him no time at all on that one. The Bulls leading by 13. Back to Craig. Passes to Dosunmu. And here is Caruso. The pass to Dosunmu. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Eason, a tip in on the offensive rebound. Eason's got 8 here in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Vucevic dishes to Terry. Back to Vucevic. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. Count it. Dosunmu's got 20 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Now look at the Bulls. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place and contention for exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Bulls, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings, this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out.
Ui, boleh.
He doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Green. Here's DeRozan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Van Vliet on the wing. Here's the drive. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Looking now at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Craig. Elbow shot is on the way. And there it is for him. 24 points for DeMar DeRozan.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Dosunmu. Thompson with the rebound. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Out to Smith. With the teardrop, That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Thompson right side, takes the 3, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Craig's got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan passes to Dosunmu, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dosunmu's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them. But you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he's getting to the
Parang
wrap
mga
ball
NBA
game. If
players
they can't
nagsasign
do a better
language na
job
dito
of
sa
keeping him out of the
sa
paint,
Philippines.
they're in for a long night.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Reggie in for Fred VanVleet. And a change for the Bulls.
Get out of here, bro. Huli.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Brooks checked in for the Rockets.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Bullock.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Nangyayari doon?
Fourth team foul.
Now off the inbound, and the layup is up and in.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
2 minutes
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
DeRozan brings the double team. Unloads from 13. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got 13.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Thompson outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's DeRozan. Basket good. DeRozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a...
Grabe si Dosunmu. Lumilipad.
A great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good.
The more Debo.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 6th assist on the night. And here's Brooks from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Chicago running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and try to be a presence in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do, you know. When we start the game off right, then we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Bang, wala si Charles Barkley.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic, Alex Caruso out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nice shot by Smith.
Nice work by Smith Jr. going right up with the shot off the rebound. I love it.
Lets it fly. Dosunmu's shot is off. Rockets trail by 20. He takes it in. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 16 points. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. 22 is their biggest lead. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket. And I really love how gritty he is.
Ah, 2 points. That was close.
On the D as well.
Playing with fire and toughness. Smith Jr. doesn't let the foul stop him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Going inside.
Smith gets to the... rim quickly using those long strides.
Chicago leading by 13. Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Grabe si Eason, bro.
And offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DeRozan's shot is off. Rockets trail by 11. And Van Vliet, here we go. Ooh. It's deflected. Vucevic against Eason. Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Traps in the tray.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka. To help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Here's Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range. Dosunmu's got 35.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Terry's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Dosunmu. From 13, they get it again.
Love the determination he showed. They're getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 17. Terry kicks to DeRozan. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
It's White on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet. White, good. White's got 10 points. Houston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Houston with a new 14. Shot by Eason, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Green outside, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's DeRozan. Good, nice job down low. 34 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the dunk by Eason.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
White, left side.
Pass, bro.
Stolen by Van Vliet.
Former teammate pass.
Jacks up a three. Here's Smith. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jay Shante comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Green draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Hey.
That'll be jump ball.
And here are the Rockets now. Smith on the wing. 14 feet away. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Terry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
At the line.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Dylan Brooks.
The Bulls leading by 16.
Hold up.
Here's DeRozan.
Ooh.
He's got 34.
At 6. DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in, and they're... There's the whistle. Illegal screen. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Ayo Dosunmu.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Oh, good with the triple. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's White. Bullock with the rebound. Rockets shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
They get it back. That one drops for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Bulls leading by 12. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Rosen dishes to Drummond. From down in the low post. It goes. Drummond's got 6.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat it inside.
And Whitmore throws it.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Feeds to Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The assist.
That's now 8 points for Drummond.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Sino kaya broski? Naga. Uy, uli.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Oy.
And the rebound goes to the...
Sayang oh, kung naano ko no.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Jeff Green is checked in for Houston. The shot by Thompson, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Passes it to Craig. And good that time. Craig.
Huli oh. Si Jeff Green pala yun. Tanda na Green. Retired ba? Boom.
He's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And the pass to Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 18.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Here's Brooks. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. He's got 6. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets.
Chicago foul.
For Houston, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And here is Dosunmu. 4 seconds left. Can't hit that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Strawberry cheesecake.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Green is out there with Brooks. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. There's Green with the three. The second chance effort. And it's Smith missing. The Bulls leading by 16. Over in the corner, White. And the three ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Brooks with the buck. Brooks has got 23 points.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Pass to Caruso. Brooks covering. Back to Caruso. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Rockets trailed by 19. Down low, here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, there's so much that Smith Jr. does well when he's on the floor. You can see what's possible when it all comes together.
White with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Vucevic.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They're running. Here's White ahead. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And the turnover again by Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution.
And Van Vliet comes in for Thompson. And the Bulls making a change also. DeRozan's checked in. Van Vliet against White. Vucevic. And he comes up with the deuce. 16 points for Vucevic.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And down it goes, jamming that.
Oh my God.
One home.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
And White kicks to Caruso. Back to White. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's White missing. Rockets trailed by 18. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different look.
No, so bro. Ooh.
3 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Brooks into the lane.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
To the left wing. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside, Green. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Here's Caruso. And against the basket. Officials blowing.
Perfect pa rin si Caruso. Uy.
Ooh. The whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Good shot. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Outside DeRozan. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Hits it from three-point range. Vucevic has got 11 in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some three.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Marjanovic checked in for Tari Eason. Jacques Landale comes in for Smith. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Rockets. At the tip.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
To the left side wing. Craig passes to Drummond. The rebound by Marjanovic. It's trailed by 20. Here's Holiday. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock comes in for Jacques Landale. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. VanVleet against Craig. Chicago grabs the miss. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there. That move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Damn.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just a... Against his constitution. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's VanVleet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Terry the pass to Dosunmu. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 9 rebounds in the...
Adidas versus Nike.
The game, getting it done. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And And so here is Houston. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside, here's Bullock. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Passes it to Craig. Now here's Drummond. Over Eason. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Van Vliet, right side. The layup off target. Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Vucevic, and that one is good. Vucevic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Even with the defense right on top of him, I mean, Vucevic maintains a nice soft touch on these inside shots. And the concentration is not to be overlooked either.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's now his 5th turnover of the game. Got to squeeze that orange.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Reggie Bullock. Chicago also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Terry.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
The pass to Dosunmu. Off target with his 3. Rockets trailed by 18. Pass to Green. Shoots over Caruso, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense. I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Bro. Triple
Vliet can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 18. Craig kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Over Eason. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. Vucevic has got 17 now, just in the second half. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Tries again. Van Vliet on the wing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those.
9 for 9.
But somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
Brooks against Caruso.
Smith wants to be a contributor out there, and he's willing to put the work in to make it happen.
36 seconds left in the game. DeRozan surveying the D. Count that one. DeRozan's got 38 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Houston.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Bulls. White with it. Terry outside. Now White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, you know, even if it's on the defensive end, you know, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
By box score. Brooks 29. Damn. Consumo 41. Boom. One. Triple-double. 27. Oh, tingnan mo siya, Aruso, 9. Easy, bro. Welcome back, White. Double-double din, damn. DNP yung tatlo. Okay, on to the next one. Boston.